Two men entered a conference room in an office tower high above Lexington Avenue in New York City. It was a cold, wintry day in January. They greeted each other cordially, but with noticeable restraint. Taking seats on opposite sides of a large conference table, they settled down to begin discussions over the possible merger of their two giant companies. On one side of the table sat Peter Yovanovitch, the proud chief executive of an esteemed American publishing house called Harcourt Brace Yovanovitch, or HBJ, which was now teetering on the edge of financial ruin. As the son of one of the firm's founders, Yovanovitch was deeply committed to preserving his family's legacy. Across the table sat Dick Smith, the aggressive, entrepreneurial leader of General Cinema, a large, well-funded conglomerate probing for a corporate foothold in the publishing business. Flanking the two men and waiting expectantly were assorted legal and financial advisors. Both sides had carefully prepared their scripts for the opening of the negotiation. Smith was to be the suitor. After months of analysis, he had concluded that HBJ was a perfect fit for General Cinema, but he was not sure that Yovanovitch shared his vision of the opportunities that lay ahead. Smith planned a detailed presentation on General Cinema's financial strength and reputation. He would indicate that he sympathized with HBJ's woes and was willing to offer hope, but he would be cautious, not wanting to raise expectations about his price. Yovanovitch's team, also very positive about the deal, had prepared Yovanovitch for the role of listener. They had determined that General Cinema offered HBJ its best chance of corporate survival, but they too advised caution. Yovanovitch's attitude would be interested but non-committal. He would not tip his hand or show his urgency. On cue, Smith began his opening speech, but within seconds Yovanovitch interrupted, and the HBJ advisors stirred. This was not in the script. What was Peter up to? As Yovanovitch spoke, he took a small box from his coat pocket and placed it on the table between him and Smith. Yovanovitch opened the box to reveal an engraved HBJ watch. He pushed it over to Smith. "My father always gave a watch like this to his partners at the beginning of a new business relationship," said Yovanovitch. "This is meant to signify my sincere belief that General Cinema is the right buyer for HBJ." It was a risky admission, and both men knew it. The anxiety in the room eased. The two men, joined by their teams, began to talk in earnest about how a deal might be done. They kept talking into the night. Talking to the Mountain.